Hello all, down at the shed for another video on the S13 Silvia at the last round of the state series, round 2. Had a bit of an issue with a big vibration which felt like it was in the front, and the strut tower is now hitting on the brake master cylinder. So in this video it's going to be over a few days because I still need to get some stuff, but I'm going to try and push that strut tower out and brace it up with some tube. Probably make the world's strongest strut brace out of some kind of roll cage material, and strengthen it up ready for the next round. So just checked out what the alignment was before. We had 5 degrees of camber on the left, or 5.1, and 4.7 on the right, and I've just measured it up again to see what it is, and now it's 5 degrees on the right and 4.3 on the left. So I think what it's done is bent this one in, given it more camber on that side, and the strut brace has pushed this one across and given that side less. So I'm going to try and fix that up. Just bought a porta power kit from the tool shop. I think it was like 270 bucks or something, so we're going to give that a go, see if we can not kill ourselves with it. This is it here, it's still in the box, but we'll get that out in a sec. And also bought a tube bender, so this is going to come in handy for a lot of different things. Be able to finish off the cage on the S13 with some side intrusions, and then do a heap of tube work to the 350Z. So yeah, I'm going to get into trying to set up this porta power and see if we can push this strut tower out a bit. Might measure up the Kane's S13 and see how far apart the towers are actually meant to be, and then we can get a bit of a guide. Alright, just going to measure it up and compare to Kane's car, which has been a lot less crash than mine. So we're just going to go from strut top bolt on each side. So we're on that side there, and then to this one here it's 1073 millimeters. So we'll go over to this S13, and I think that's going to be a lot more. Same measurement from same bolt hole, or same bolt, and then to here, and we're at about 1122. So we're 50 mil further in. That's a lot, and there's not 50 mil between the actual brake master cylinder and the strut tower, so I don't know where the other 40 mil of movement is, but we'll get the porta power out and see if we can porta power it out. How far we got to go?
You're about to touch.
Touch some tips.
This place.
Just maybe go that way a little bit so it doesn't slip off the tower. No, I can't go that one. Leave it there.
You have to go like that.
You have to use this to bend your brake booster straight again, brake master.
Is it doing anything?
It's hard to see where I'm standing. No, it's moving it.
Should it keep going?
Yeah, pump it.
Louder? What's That went down a little bit. Keep going.
Yeah, it's pushing it this way and down.
It's making some funky noises.
It's moving your whole tube front as well.
That's good.
Are you just pushing
Oh, it's cracking the windscreen or something. Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, your windshield doesn't think so.
Is it cracking?
Something's cracked.
Yeah.
You've had a crack here before, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a crack there before. I'm gonna keep going because it's gonna spring back.
It's like stress crack. There you go.
Whoa, what'd you do?
No, I
It
didn't
didn't do anything.
I could see it, all the stress fractures through the glass, and then you just pumped it and it went bang.
I didn't even pump it that time.
Oh, well that was enough for it to go bang.
So I can got you jumping on it.
That's moving heaps.
Do you want to measure it?
Wow, that's moving.
Is it hitting the brake master?
Is it safe to even look at it?
You gotta remember it's going to be pushing that side out as well.
Yeah, it's pushing us out of heaps.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Don't want to measure it first yet?
Nah, just bring it back a bit. That's moving heaps.
Hit it like a man.
Finesse, mate, finesse. Like I bought one.
I don't even need to buy a strut tower. I already got one.
Strut tower?
Oh, I need to buy a strut tower. I don't need to buy a strut brace. Alright, pumping.
Pump it.
Louder.
Oh, that window's not liking it.
It's moving a lot. It's moving down heaps now. And forward, I reckon.
It is going down, that is right.
Let it go.
Let it go.
I'm scared now.
Yes, I'm backing off. The camera can stay there.
Oh, that moved back.
Yeah,
That moved back a lot. So
Yeah.
pump it even further.
Well, do you want to at least measure it?
Yeah, let's measure it. Where's the tape measure behind you? We did 2 measurements last time. Yeah.
Just at the front. It was 73.
That's just over 1100, 1102. What did we need? 1120.
It's moved 30 mil.
We need 1120, did we?
Yeah. That went so far. Dude. Starting to pump.
My arms or that? Oh, I should have got the
Nah,
fucking.
you're tight now. You're touching now.
I should have got the automatic one.
You cheaped out. This is what happens when you cheap out.
At least I don't have to go to the gym now.
You went to the gym before?
I didn't go to the gym.
Yeah, she's moving in. I'm getting out of the way.
Ooh.
By windshield. Oh, keep going. It's too late for that now.
Ooh. Oh, it's making some bad noises.
Yes.
Or are they good noises?
Take with it as you will.
It's not going to slip off, is it?
Nah. It's not going to go anywhere if it does.
I don't know. That's
Very slippy. It's very oily on that side too.
Slippy Motorsports.
Well, let's start making good noises over here now.
Do you want to check it?
You have to let it go to check it.
I think you're a weird noise, mate.
No, I meant check the camper.
Oh yeah.
It's moved heaps.
Whoa.
That's
We only had that like 2 before.
Yeah.
keep cranking. Keep cranking.
It's gonna spring back a little bit now.
Yeah, keep cranking. Can you build a strut tower, strut brace just like that?
A hydraulic strut brace?
Put your strut brace back in. Oh, that's pushing so
That's,
much.
yeah, that's very far down.
Oh, is that splitting at the top?
I don't even want to get over there. There's that much glass going to be able.
That did not move back that lot much either.
Whoa.
Yep, yep.
It's moving back a lot.
I thought you already cranked it off.
Is that you doing that, Jay?
Still moving back.
I think that's the least of our worries, mate.
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 Not bad.
Alright, let's measure it again. Oh, would you look at that? Have a guess what it is?
22.
11, 20, It's close enough. 22, I think.
I hope the camera's seen that.
That is 11:22 exactly.
There we go.
Precise.
What's the camber look like?
Not too bad.
Looks like the green.
Looks like wheels.
Ah!
Oh, what are you doing?
Ruining everything.
Have you ever done an alignment before? Yeah, it's a curler. But the problem is, let's put it back on the ground and see what it does. Whoa, the towel moved back. Have a look at the towel and put it up and see if it moves.
Give me a light.
No time for smoking, mate. We're doing some filming here.
Turns out I had the light anyway. Okay.
No,
No, what? It moved heaps.
didn't move at all.
I can see it from here.
Go down. Yeah, it moves a lot.
That's not that bad.
Shouldn't move at all.
Oh God, come on.
Is that bad?
Shouldn't move at all, but
How far we got to the brake master now?
about 30 mil.
Oh.
To be fair, you have no bracing there.
Yeah, well,
Brace it up.
soon there will be.
With more to come.
It's been a few weeks since I picked up the camera, so you would have just seen us moving the strut towers in the S13. We've done a lot more than that, and I haven't filmed any of it because I'm terrible at filming stuff, and just wanted to get it all done. So we've done a fair bit to the cars. I should probably show you mine first, and then I'll show you Kane's as well, because we've done a lot to that too. So we've painted them, we're sticking them up. I've made a new strut brace, and braced up that tower. Done a bit of welding to that as well. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything fancy to reveal the new look or anything. I'm just going to show you. So here it is. Painted it same colour, blue again, but not actually. The rear's purple. Done a bit of the old blue to purple fade. Did it in our gazebo with some Bunnings sheet on it to make it into a booth. A clear coat didn't quite come out as well as I was hoping, because we were doing it in like 5-degree weather, so I was a bit disappointed in that, but ended up sanding it out. Not out, but it was really foggy. You can kind of see, can't really see on the camera because of the light, but you can kind of see the fogginess there. It was probably like 20 times worse than that. Could probably get it out more if I kept sanding it, but that takes way too much time. I already spent like a day sanding it. Made up some new headlights. They're just aluminum sheet metal with some vinyl on them. Obviously all the stickers and that. I couldn't work out how to design it, so I got Damien from Bling Designs. He did up some whatever you call them, vectors, so we could put it into our machine and print them out. So thanks to him for doing that. And then Kane did up the logo, the Scott's Tires logo, and then that's the same Dory Drift logo that I used last time. Got the 326 power wing on now, new tail lights as well. Pretty well the same thing as last time, but it's got vinyl on them this time instead of actually painting them. And then I've got this little LED strip, which is tail light, brake light and indicators all in one. A little bit more compact, which is what I wanted last time, but I got the wrong thing. Other side's just the same sort of thing. A new kit because all the kit was all broken. And yeah, Kane's car's the same sort of thing as well. So same sort of livery, same paint job. He's got his
Tight ass front end.
oh, it's You spent more on the front end than I have. What are the headlights? Chevy Silverado headlights.
$100 bricks.
eBay corner lights, and some kind of pulsar grill.
N14 pulsar grill.
N14.
Seem to fit.
N14 pulsar grill.
And a lot of janky mounts.
His kit's a little bit different to mine. Mine's a little bit bigger, and he's got a GDR wing on the back and crystal tail lights, and he's actually got a rear garnish. I'm not game enough to put a rear garnish on mine because I'm just going to destroy it. So yeah, visually that's what we've done to the cars. It's taken us a few weeks to do it, but yeah, we're on 3 or 4 days before the event now, so we're getting on the home stretch. I'll show you what I've done with the strut tower that was falling apart. So basically, as you can see in here, it's basically separated from the firewall all the way along where the tower connects through there. It's separated from all under here where the I don't know what you call that piece is, but the piece that comes through from where your door mount is all the way through to your tower. All up here is caved in and split, and underneath is all over the place. So I've put a bar in here to try and reinforce it, and then I've gone and made up this strut brace with my new tube bender and TIG welder, and I think it come up pretty good for my first roll cage tube bending type experience. Bo Page, I think you say his last name. I don't know what his business name is, but yeah, I got him to make up these plates. So he's got I think it's a plasma CNC cutting thingy, so the plates come up pretty good. And then just got some roll cage tube, cut it up, bent it up, notched it up, and mounted it all up. So hopefully the strut tower is going to stay in the same place as well now. And so obviously the tower was moving around a whole lot, and one of the front wheels was really badly buckled. I filmed it on the balancer, I reckon, so I'll put that in here and you can see how bad that was. So I've swapped to another one of my front wheels because I had a pair before and one of them buckled, so then I swapped to these ones, and then I've buckled another one, so I've got 2 buckled ones now and 2 semi-decent ones. The buckled ones are on the rear and the semi-decent ones are on the front, so hopefully it won't feel like the car's going to vibrate itself to pieces. And yeah, so now I've still got to do a few things to it. I've got a box of stuff over here I'm going to open up. So I got some Project Mu, or however you say it, PMU, that's easier to say. Drum handbrake shoes. So I got a 5-star conversion back in 2011, I think it was, for my first S13. It came with standard pads, standard shoes, all that stuff, and I put that into my S13 back then, which then I ended up getting basically reshelled into this one in 2015 or 2016, sometime around there, and I've never changed the brake pads or shoes in it. I should probably check them one day, but I know the shoes are pretty worn because the handbrake worked really well for 6 or 7 years, I'd say, but the last 2 or 3 years, that maths probably doesn't work out, but roughly around those sort of times, the handbrake's not been working pretty much unless you're already thrown sideways and full yanking on it. So it would be nice to get it working a bit better. I didn't want to really go to a hydro or something in this because the cable handbrake's been so reliable. The only time it's ever given up on me was years and years ago when one of the bolts come out where the adapter plate is, and obviously that was my fault for not doing it up tight enough. So yeah, we got these Project PMU pads to chuck in and see how they go. Apparently they're meant to be super good, super sticky. So yeah, it was either that or I was going to replace them with OEM, and I don't know why I didn't replace them with OEM. I was going to give these a shot. So hopefully they don't wear out real quickly, because I don't want to replace them again. They're super expensive. But yeah, I'm going to put them in a sec. The other thing I've got is a new clutch fan hub. So the one on the car, I've been through like 3 or 4 second-hand ones now, and they're all really loose. So that was also super expensive. I think you can only get genuine Nissan one, and it was like over $300. But the amount of money I've spent on buying second-hand ones, and that's how freely the fan spins. So I'm going to swap that over first, because that's going to be the easiest job actually. So see how easy it spins there, and then I'm going to swap it over, and hopefully it doesn't spin that easy, because last time I went out, was the last round, and it was overheating a little bit. It wasn't getting super hot, but like 110 odd degrees, and then something weird with the NIS tune happens and it starts blowing flames and running weird and doing weird things. So I want to try and keep it a little bit cooler. I was going to make up a fan shroud as well, but I think I'm going to run out of time, so that can be a job for afterwards, because I think we've got 12 weeks or something before the next round. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to swap this over and then show you if it's any better. Hopefully it's better. It's raining a lot, so I'm going to have to try and speak up with a chubba in my mouth. But got the new clutch fan on, tested them side by side without the fan on, and it was probably twice as effective. It's probably a bit hard to tell now that it's got the fan on, because you've got so much leverage, but you can see it stopped spinning as soon as I stopped spinning it. So it's got so much more grab on it. I don't know what the word is that you'd use, but hopefully that spins up a bit more when it's at higher RPM. I think the other one was basically getting hot and then just slipping and not spinning enough and not bringing enough air through, so that should be a bit better. And now we've got the Project MU, whatever they are, shoes in the back, so just got to get them all adjusted up, get them working right, and hopefully they're a bit better. I noticed, because I never used them before, I pretty much compared them to these ones, and turns out I'm pretty sure they're just OEM Nissan ones with different bloody brake stuff on the outside of it. So yeah, I don't know, pretty expensive for OEM with different brake pad thingy. I don't know, someone can probably confirm that. I'm not sure if that's 100%, but had all the exact same markings as the Nissan one, had the Nissan imprinted in it as well. But everyone goes on about them, so hopefully they're good, and hopefully they last 10 years or so, or whatever as well. These ones actually had a bit of meat left on them still, so yeah, I don't know. This one's a bit cracked and a bit hay going, so I don't know if it was just that they weren't... The battery died on me just as I was nearly finished. Anyway, where I was at was, yeah, I don't know, these weren't fully worn, but you can see on this one, it was scraping the metal over here, so I don't know if that's the indicator or what, or... Doesn't look like it's anywhere near the metal on here, so it really looks like that one's bent. I don't know, hopefully these ones work and I don't bend it like that one as well. But anyway, we are pretty well close to done here. Enough of filming anyway. I've got a few little bits and pieces to do to get it ready, but other than that, we're pretty well almost ready to go for round 3 at Tailem Bend. So hopefully I get this video edited up this week before the event, and the event is on Saturday, I believe it's the 19th of June. So yeah, come down, say g'day, and watch some skid racing. And for now, see you later.